am promising myself and actually a couple of other people that one day I'm going to write a blog or a book in order to share my story. And I just had a coworker walk in and asked me, you're not doing it. Why are you running from your story? And I told her, running is my story. I'm not running from my story. Running is actually my story. You see, I had my first seizure when I was 10 years old, and I continued to have seizures up until I was about 21 or 22. And some of the seizures would cause me to fall on the ground and shake. Other times they would cause me to urinate on myself. And so when you're doing that in public at 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18 years old, you learn how to run, hide, and not share. Because there's no way in the world to keep standing strong and tall in the face of people who would just watch you hit the floor and shake, or who had just witnessed you peeing on yourself. You had to learn how to run. And you didn't want anybody to be around to even ask you to share your story. You just didn't want to see those people again. That's kind of how I started Wellbotics, because I know what it feels like to have a secret story. And I know what it feels like when you finally get the opportunity to share that story, and the feeling of relief that comes from understanding that not only is your story worth telling, but that somebody thinks it's worth hearing. And so that's how Wellbotics began, because I want these kids not to live as I did as a kid and not be able to share their story, but I want the kids to actually share their story. It's not easy. I can't do it now. Maybe I should tell my blog with the robots, and then it'll be easier to handle. Well, that's how Wellbotics came about anyway, because I find it easier to have these little autonomous beings that are living a life that is just similar enough to mine to let my story come through. And a lot of the kids at Wellbotics think the same.